Hello and welcome back to Redstone 101. Today we'll be doing transparent blocks and monostable circuits as they kind of interlink to each other a little bit, and let's just jump into it. It's going to be quite a short video today though, guys. Glass is one of the very few transparent blocks, and I also use glass a lot when building redstone contraptions because I feel like it's the best one for it. But what does transparent block mean when it comes to redstone? Well, I'll give you a little show. So, as you can see, this is some redstone dust traveling down some transparent block here. But the redstone signal does not travel down the side of this transparent block, so it stops the flow of redstone going down, as you can see from this lamp not being lit up. However, it does travel up transparent blocks that you can see here. The best thing about transparent blocks is that no sources of redstone actually travel through it. Like you can see here, if you have a repeater or some redstone going into this log, then it gives off a signal of 1, which is enough for a lamp to be lit up. Whereas a transparent blocks does not absorb any redstone signal at all, so it gives off no signal. So you can have a wall of glass between two bits of your circuit, which is really useful because you know that they are not going to bug power each other. So you can use transparent blocks to break up circuits, in other words, and for close quarters redstone, so there's no bug powering involved. So as you can see, it doesn't travel through the transparent blocks upwards, but also it doesn't travel through the transparent blocks downwards, but it does travel through normal blocks downwards and normal blocks upwards. So this is why it is very, very useful. So as we just previously discussed, that a redstone signal can go into a non-transparent block, which slightly powers this block. It gives it a redstone signal strength of 1, which means that if you have some more redstone coming out the other end, it won't power that redstone because it dies off before it hits this redstone. Before it hits this redstone. You can have a repeater coming out of it which picks up this signal, which will give out a nice strong redstone signal because of obviously the repeater gives it a full strength. But looking at this, so at the moment the signal is coming through, but it is not powering this. If I then put this down here, it will power this top lamp but not this bottom lamp. But the weird thing is if you put a piston here and I then put a thing here, it will then get powered. So this is now bug powered up like this, and even if I break it, this will stay powered because this piston is coming into these two blocks. Another unique property of a piston as well is this now counts as a transparent block, so no pulse signal will go through it, but it's just a weird sort of bug glitch with a piston because technically this top half is transparent, but it's still part of the piston, so the piston's still getting powered, even though this block here is transparent and shouldn't send a signal down to this bottom bit, but because it's technically one block in two spaces, then it stays as it is and gets powered. So what you can do here is you can see that one pulse as well is nice and simple, and if you have, this is what the mechanic you use basically for the monostable circuit. So sending a pulse through, obviously it doesn't stay extended, and when it's extended, this here counts as a transparent block, so no signal is going to come through it. So what you can then do is you can set this circuit here up. So you send a pulse through which extends the piston, but this if you have a block on top of it like you do here, which will power this block, which will then can be taken out, extracted. The signal can be extracted from this block using this repeater, sending it to this torch. But because this gets extended straight away, only one tick will pass through this block. So that is what a monostable circuit is. It's a circuit that allows exactly one pulse of redstone to be passed through it. So when this goes extended, the first pulse will extend this, which creates this transparent block. But during that one pulse, it also powers this block, which sends a signal to this. But while as soon as it gets extended, the pulse gets cut off. So only one pulse gets sent through this entire circuit. So as you can see, the light flashes on and flashes off because that is the lowest amount of time that it can flash on with, because it's a single pulse of redstone. So the pulse of redstone comes through here, goes into this block, which sends it down to the piston and to the repeater simultaneously, which then extends the piston, sends the one pulse to this lamp. But once that one pulse is done, the redstone then can't go through the arm, through this part here of the piston, because this is a transparent block, so it blocks the redstone signal. So that's how a monostable circuit works. It sends exactly one pulse of redstone through it. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.